Take a quick drink. Hello, wind. No, that's fine. It'd be weird if you said you didn't like open world games because they have horses in them. I've never played a Legend of Zelda game because they do not interest me. I don't usually like games where you're set into a certain like type of weapon path. Like you only get one sword or one bow or one axe. I want variety. I want to do different builds. I want to try different things. I want some RNG. But like some games don't have that. Not quite the magical spot I wanted. Yes. Very linear. However, the weapons are not. I don't think the weapons in Dark Cloud 2 are linear at all. They're like some of the least linear weapons imaginable. It's like crazy how different people's playthroughs of this game can be depending on how they build their weapons and the characters they choose. You got so much to choose from. Now it does kind of guide you, but they're upside down here. It's just my hand. All roads lead to the Island King. Did that work? Oh, and so it's just my, like, just my hand. Believe it or not, I actually never used the Supernova until, like, the last few years. I always went Desperado. I just like the machine gun. The Wildcat, Starbreaker, Sexy Panther, those three weapons, they make the mid-game for me. Did you look up the weapon trees? It's ridiculous. It's a little overwhelming, but, like, it's not once you, like, actually start playing the game. It's just my freaking hand. Just my freaking hand. It's so funny. I've been here for so long, I've become part of the environment. No, that 54 Piccoli, that was really funny. It wasn't a new record. It was smaller. No new records, but I mean, I've pretty much perfected getting out of bounds while out of bounds. Like, I am completely outside the map now. Like, way outside the map. Oh, this game's got story and atmosphere. Is it the best? Not quite. But it's good. An upside down Nonky. Oh my gosh. I don't want to catch a record like that though. I was holding the fish earlier. Yeah, I caught a 54.2 this morning, and I think my record's 54.4 or 54.5 or something like that. I was standing in this spot this morning down here where, like, I caught a gobbler and a nonky, and I held them upside down, and then they flipped right side up. What you realize? What's on your mind? Oh. Oh, he's... That's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. So I had this angle. I don't know how I did it. I had this angle earlier where, like, the gobblers and nonky were all flipped right side up, but just the top half of the fish was coming through the waterfall. So they looked like some sort of predator sitting in the water. It was crazy looking. But I only caught 2 of them, and then I went to cast again, and I kind of moved and just ruined it completely. And I haven't been able to find it. Well, I found it again and then did the same exact thing by moving and not. I just... Ugh. Yeah, that's one of the only things about Dark Cloud, or Dark Cloud 2, is sometimes the characters just feel like, I mean, like, very obviously there. Okay, so, not quite. What if I move forward? Alright, shoot, this is scary. I just feel like some of the characters are just like generic character 1, generic character 2. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a couple characters who are very vital to the story, but like literally you learn nothing about them or know anything about them. But like they're vital to the story. Like they are pretty much main characters. Yeah, Flotsam's awesome. Alright, so how did I end up like this? So, like, the problem I ran into was that my hat was showing up, and I didn't want my hat to show up. So, like, I kept moving around until my hat didn't show up, and then all of a sudden, again, I caught a Nonky and a Gobbler, and they were flipped, so, like, just the, like, from the nose up was showing of them. I wish I took a screenshot of it, but it was just, like, it was so funny / cool that, like, I wasn't even thinking about it. This feels similar. I don't think the gummies would do it. We'll have to see. I was trying to get Pokemon Sun, Ultra Sun yesterday. Couldn't find it. It was killing me. Biggest fish caught flipped. I think after today, I'm gonna play some other games for a while. I think I might start up Sudoku. Sun or Ultra Sun? Because I have Moon. This is not the spot I wanted, but... Oh shit, did I hit that like first try? This feels right. This might be it. Because I was like, oh man, I have too much of my hat showing. I wonder if I can find a better angle. And then like I took a step back at one point and then I could never find it again. I remember I was looking this way, casted pretty far to the left. There goes the music again. I mean, sometimes life happens. You don't have to play Dark Cloud 2 every single day. Kind of scared. There's no way. There's no way it's letting me cast that far. Is this the issue? Do I need to be... Okay. Does it let me cast further and further to the left? Interesting. I wonder if I'll find that angle again. Even hers copy... Hey, some copy pastas are pretty good. Alright, this is like 80s, I think. I want to find that spot again. Obviously, I mean, that's like what I'm kind of talking about, but... Oh my gosh. That's like the opposite of what I want. Ugh. I wish I could find that spot again. Why did I not take a screenshot? I'm just interested to see what the next Pokemon's gonna look like. I wonder if they actually gave a shit or not. That's what I'm interested to see. If they clap back or if they just make an even worse game. Nice. Now, that's actually not a bad displayed fish. I don't hate it. I mean, I kind of hate it. Okay, you say Power World killed Pokemon, but I'm gonna laugh if the next Pokemon still outsells it. What's gonna be even funnier is they're gonna possibly release an even worse Pokemon game next generation, and more people are gonna buy it just to see if it's worse or better than Power World, inflating the sales. My music keeps going out. The only reason I could see it going anywhere, like, positively, is just because they've been embarrassed. No other company has actually come close to making a game to rival them. It's honestly not the worst way to display a fish. Oh, my new Dark Cloud 2 guidebook says that the deeper into the water I cast, the bigger the fish. So I guess I should be casting straight out. It's in the guidebook. I also realized today when I was reading through the guidebook, when he talks about catching fish in Fish Monster Swamp, he never specifies if he means the Furbit fishing hole or like Mardan Swamp specifically. And it's really annoying because then you have to go back to like the fishing guide and verify which fish it is, or simply know all of the fish, which I don't yet because I don't pay attention to all the fish. Oh, wow, am I actually holding the fish right? That was interesting. Oh, I'm not in a good fishing spot, though. Wow, that was like a legit out-of-bounds fish that you just saw. It wouldn't even let me cast again. Let's see where it's gonna say it. No? Oh, no way. There it is. It's so funny that you hate Gen 3. Like, tell me something bad about Gen 3. Like, genuinely considered the greatest generations, with Gen 4 coming up pretty often in conversation. Gens 1 and 2 are honestly the most hated. Like, I'll back you up that Crystal's the greatest game ever, but, like, tell me what you hate about Gen 3. Can you not swim? Not kidding. You don't have to answer that. It's classic. Too much water. 7 out of 10. IGN. No more questions. I mean, maybe you just hate trumpets. I wish we could get a game with multiple generations in it. I think they finally have the ability to make a good game with 5 generations in it. The final battle, level 100s, everything's on the line. ROM makers have, like, pretty much figured out how to make the hardest battles in Pokemon. Like, it can be done. They can make good games. It's possible. They just, again, choose not to. I can kind of agree with that, but I think Gen 3 was literally a revitalization. It was all new Pokemon for the most part, and an entirely different explorative map. I mean, I don't think I'm a habitual moron, and I played till Gen 6. I'm habitual, but I don't think I'm a moron. No? I mean, you're literally breeding shit in Power World. I don't want to really hear it. You can't even get a real shiny in Power World. You get a sparkly. It's an insult to even call them shinies. It's a sparkly. Oh, there we go. 87. I just bought a Gen 7 the other day then. So, nope, back on the train. Actually, they didn't. It was the community that named it. They didn't even accept the term until, I believe, Gen 5 or 6. The only time they accepted Shining was in the trading card game for Shining Charizard and a few other cards. Shinies was, I think, a community-only term. Okay, but you're... I think you're just mad that you're not a part of the Pokemon fandom. I think that's all it is. No, I'm pretty sure they're called Shinies because of the sparkling animation that appears and goes ping! $81. That's not worth it. the 82 up. Or 87 now. My brain hasn't even adjusted to 87. 110. We need better. I'd say less furious, more jealous. Change it all I want. I mean, you guys can keep imagining that, but until you have a world championship, it's just a fun game. By infinite proportions. I mean, they can try, but I played Pokemon this morning. It was pretty fun. I didn't get my shinies, but I had fun looking for them. I won't tell you who I was looking for because it is a rare shiny that I don't believe anybody has ever caught. But the hunt continued. Now, is everybody gonna be upside down like that? Let's do these real quick. Or is that just an Imatakara thing? Because like, excuse me. I guess if I caught an Umatakara the way I wanted to catch a Nonky, you wouldn't even be able to see the Umatakara. It'd be way too small. Okay, so it got me, this doesn't matter. But if I catch a giant Nonky upside down, that'll be funny. Oh, flying like a flagpole. Where's he going? Oh, he's gonna do it. Look. Oh, oh my gosh. So is there like something to the way fit? Okay, we gotta hook a big one. I've got to see if I've done it correctly. So interesting. What have I done here? I've got just my forehead showing, no red. this? That's a small donkey, right? Like 30, 40? Oh, am I in the right spot? He's turning. Yes. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I found the spot again. The question is it where I'm standing exactly? Is it a line? Can I get a better angle? I don't know. Am I going to lose it for a third time and then have to search another hour and a half for it? Just to lose it again. Let's catch a big one and see if I'm in a good enough spot. The last time I caught one and it was funny, like I actually laughed out loud uncontrollably because of how goofy it looked. I think it was a 1/16. So not super big, but pretty big. But I do believe today is going to be my last Dark Cloud 2 day for quite some time. I'm not sure if I'm going to switch to Sudoku, Final Fantasy 15, or Bass Landing for the PS1. Which I was doing a little digging, and I guess Agetec, the company who made them, worked on a couple of other games you may have heard called Armored Core, I think is how that went. I think they worked on Armored Core games, something like that. There's like a few of them. But anyways, we got Bass Landing, which is a fishing game they made. Oh, he's gonna do it. Is he gonna do it? The shark. Oh my gosh, do you think I can get it? Probably not. Alright, I'm trying it. Hate me because you ain't me. Did I just lose it for a third time? Wait, is my head even poking through? My head's not even poking through. Okay, so... I've learned that if your hat's not even touching the waterfall, your hand's not even going to show through it. So let's get to here at least. And start. Wow, that's like the 4th time the music's cut out. Maybe even more. You know, maybe I'll start Sudoku and Final Fantasy 15 and just see which one goes better for me. And then we'll stay with that one, and then we'll pick up Rogue Galaxy again. Okay, see, I'm not far enough forward yet. Nice. Oh my gosh, and I just took a giant step forward, of course. Because there's a lot of stuff in Final Fantasy 15 that I like to farm for early in the game. Okay, it's a decent catch. This will be funny. We'll see what it looks like. But I also don't know what level I need to be to technically fish in all the locations, because some of them are high level. I also realized that there's like some fishing that's only available through the DLC. Which I didn't bother to get. Because I didn't think it was worth it. And I still kind of don't think it's worth it, so I might have to, like, look into that to see if it is worth it, but I don't think it is. Oh, so wait, here, hold on. What if it's just the angle I'm standing at? With Dark Cloud 2, you could probably do a lot of them where, like, when Monica leaves, she doesn't show back on the team, and you get, like, a weird message about, like... I mean, you could do that. But I would do ones where, like, Monica doesn't return, where, like, she returns to her own time, and it's just like, oh, like, I got to the point where Monica leaves the party, and blah, 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 blah. When does she join back? And then, well, I mean, you haven't even played it. Now I'm spoiling it. Can't even really write a creepypasta if you don't know the game, I guess. Kind of just ruined it. It's kind of a weird, yeah, it's, I mean, not really. I mean, I guess. That's just a generic creepypasta, though. Good creepypastas actually have to, like, play out with the story and stuff, but... I'd rather not just spoil it. I'd rather somebody enjoy the story than just try to write a creepypasta about it in 2024. Maybe I should be doing Umada cars specifically at night. I don't know. Nonkies and Gobblers are better at night apparently as well. I don't think there's anywhere where you're specifically golden to go, like, night and day. I think Kaji Bobo's not terrible, but, like, that's annoying as hell to try and target. I mean, but those aren't the good copy pastas. I mean, it's literally, that's just the generic ones. It's... You can do better if you just actually learn the game. I don't know why you'd settle for less. It's like writing a bad fan fiction. It is writing a bad fan fiction. It's like being proud of a Twilight. I mean, yeah, but that's for the lulz. I don't think I'd write a lulz creepypasta about a game I like. I'd rather write a good one. I have insight. I have good knowledge. I could write a good story. Craft a narrative. I like the creepypastas that have you starting your own game just to see if it's possible. Those are the good ones. What does this guy mean he went down this corridor and opened the door? You can't open the door down that corridor. It sounds plausible. He had what items? See, those are the good ones. The ones that have you questioning your own reality. So I did it. For like 2 seconds, I had the perfect angle, and then I floundered it. Classic me, it's usually what I do. So what did I have? I had just barely my head showing, so maybe I need to go farther forward. Those don't even exist anymore. What are you gonna have, a cursed console? Everything's digital download. Like small glitches. Maybe I'm just from an older generation where kids got sucked into board games like Jumanji, but I like a little atmosphere. Ooh, now I have a dry cough. I was watching somebody on Twitch today that had a dry cough. I wonder if that's where I got it. Who was that? Or was that last night? That might have been last night. I think my favorite spooky, scary posts are the ones where, again, people have good knowledge and it's just like a picture of a purple mudkip and it's just like, hey, my game glitched and I reset it. Am I still good after seeing this? And it's a picture of a purple mudkip and it's just like, oh my god! I think those are called bait posts. Those are my favorite. Where somebody's just like, hey, I started my game and all my characters were at max stats, like, am I supposed to die at some point? And people are just like, oh my god, you got the rare glitch where, like, you start at max level. And it's like, oh, well, I restarted because I didn't want it to be too easy. And everybody's just like, are you fucking kidding me? It's a 1 in a billion. Those are my favorite posts. And then there's the classic ones of, like, fucking, look at that stupid idiot. Oh, is that the right? Are we there yet? Name a game where the protagonist is not super dumb. You obviously don't play JRPGs then. I can't think of a single JRPG protagonist who's not super dumb. A lot of the time, most people's problems can be solved with a simple conversation, and our protagonist doesn't want to say a word. Tight-lipped as always. Actually, I should take that back. Some games, they're just literally children, which is not super dumb. They're just ignorant. I think most of the time, I hate games that have silent protagonists. I do not like a silent protagonist. Alright, so I'm in the wrong spot again. I think the only silent protagonist games I actually play is the Dark Souls series. Alright, so I took another step forward. Smells like the oven's on. 1 second. I have an impeccable smell. I literally could smell cookies finishing. The timer went off as I walked out into the other room. I'm incredible. Not bad. Can I smell a 200 Kaji? Every time I log into Reddit, I'm expecting somebody else to post one, but not for myself, no. I'd have to leave. I'm not even... That wasn't even on my radar. I'm honestly kind of upset with myself for not being able to find this fishing spot again. I knew I was gonna get it and then move again. I'm so antsy. I can't sit still anymore. Today has to be my last day. I need to play other games for my own sanity. I hope you catch a 200 Kaji. Did I find the spot again? Okay, so it looks like I just have to be so far forward that I don't like how far forward I am. Which is, like, comical, but obviously the answer. Well, that means a lot. I'd like to get a bunch of really clean, out-of-bounds videos, because the guy who I was chatting with, the one that told me how to lure rod fish, and I was just like, how dare you tell me what to do? They said I should make a tutorial video on all the new glitches that I've found. And it was just like, that is true. But, like, I don't know if I have any good tutorials where, like, I'm actually explaining what I'm doing, and I successfully do it at the same time. I think most of the time I'm either explaining it and failing, or I'm not explaining it at all, and I manage to pull it off, and I get really excited. Which is cool, but... Speedrunners don't have to fish. You only have to catch one fish in the game. Oh, does he do it? Alright, so I think if I catch an absolute monster, it's gonna cover max. The question is, do I even want to bother with gobblers? Wait, what was that a 112? What was that? Dang it, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it was a 112 FP. Alright, so it's the middle of the night. We should do a Matakara. There was one speedrunner who liked to fish, but they kind of disappeared. Is he gonna try to do it? He's gonna try to do it. Oh my god, look at him! Glitches on glitches on glitches. Look at my life, it's glitches on glitches on glitches. Look at my life, it's glitches on glitches on glitches. I think I'm glitching. Ugh. 108, 173 Umada Kara. Like, that's just insane to even think about. It's got to be a 115 plus to be in the aquarium, I guarantee it. I am playing on a PS2 Fat. If I was playing on an emulator, there would be full-length videos on catching all the biggest fish in detail already up. But alas, it is just me doing this instead. Oh yeah, I would literally just do a nice, I don't know, pick day 777. I'd walk out to the water in a perfect diagonal run, or I'd walk. Perfectly menu over to my fishing pole, equip some bait in exactly like 3-second increments, and then I'd catch the fish and it'd be perfect, and I'd show it for exactly like 10 seconds, and then I'd put it in an aquarium, and then the video would end. Maybe I'd have like a generic fish in there to compare against, but nope, I would just do that for every single fish, and then it would be over. But alas, I haven't caught a single perfect fish yet. Although it's been a journey. It has been one hell of a journey, and I don't regret any of it, except for, like, all the times I got out of bounds and I never actually fished, because it was just like, why did I not fish? Like, I got out of bounds like 3 times way back when I first learned about this glitch, but I never bothered fishing, and it's like, why not? I did that yesterday too, though, but I didn't know back then, so it's like an actual regret. But yesterday I was just so tired. But back then I knew I could, I just didn't bother. It was like, I knew, but I didn't. It's like, oh shit, I can get out of bounds and I can get down to the river and fish. And I got down, and I got down to the river, but I didn't fish. It's just like, why wasn't I thinking about that? It's because I didn't know, but I did know. But I didn't know. It's like, shit. I should have tried that out, but I didn't try it out. Here I am now, though. Actually, what's really funny is once I did get into fishing down here, I wanted to get into the waterfalls, and it was just like, there's gotta be a way to get on top of the waterfalls and fish. So eventually I found out how to get onto the waterfalls and fish by falling under the map to get back above the map and land on the waterfalls. And then one time while I was trying to do that, I accidentally went too far and fell outside the map, like I am now. And while I was exploring that one time, I discovered that there's a ledge under this waterfall. Hilariously, there's actually 2 ledges, but you can't do anything from the bottom ledge. At least that I know of. Man, a 200 Kaji would be badass, but I just don't see it in the tea leaves. The Atmilias. I don't see it in the future. Now, see, something that would be cool would have been if, like, the developers were like, oh, shit, check this out, guys. And it's like, what? It's like, I made it so that you could fish at Luna Labs. And, like, depending on what you build in the past changes the fish in the future. And it's like, oh, wait, that's actually really cool. So, like, oh, wow, if you build a dock in the past, there's, like, a giant fishing thing in the future. It's like, wow, that's really cool. And it's like, yeah, so at the future, you can catch all the fish species and, like, target each one because they're scientists and they know what they're doing. But alas, that's just a bad idea. Unborn, unused, untested. Maybe it's too broken. Maybe it'd be too... Maybe I'm just dreaming of a broken game where you can just catch... Well, no, it wouldn't matter if you could catch whatever fish as large as you wanted, not on a level. There's no metal. I guess it would break Fabio to some degree, but... Oh. Oh. Hello. Alright, Max, how are we holding this one? Goofy? Respectably? Is it a swimmer or a sinker? We're not pulling it up fast enough to destroy its swim bladder. This guy should be fine. Let's see it, Max. Oh no! I was hoping I'd hold that the cool way, but I didn't. Update the daily record. Not bad, not bad. 7 centimeters off my personal best. Oh, if only he'd flipped the other way. Ugh. I need to figure out what I've done wrong. No, okay, so now I see, that seems like exactly like where I was earlier. No red showing. 2 pieces of the rotor showing through the waterfall. I wonder if it's which way I'm looking forward. Like, as well. It might be like some precise glitch. Okay, he's not gonna do it, so... Do I need to go farther forward? Oh, I can't go farther forward. Interesting. So I guess it would be some sort of glitch with which way I'm looking. Because I am as far forward as I can be. Okay, so I'm not seeing the two little... Interesting. Oh, that Nonky was huge. Not world record big. Alright, so that gummy's going the way I wanted it to. That's a bummer. Oh, if that Nonky would have gone the way I wanted it to, it would have been hilarious looking, I think. I think if I catch a big enough Nonky and it flips right side up that way like that gummy was going and the gobblers did earlier, I think Max will disappear entirely. And it'll just be a picture of a fish. But I need quite a few things to go right, and I keep screwing it up because of greed. Alright, come on. Let me see a Nonky flip the right way. Show me a little bit of confidence. Look at the bobber in the water. No, let's stick with these. Move just a little bit. All right, so there's a piece of the handle. You know, maybe I should switch to gobblers for a minute just to find the angle again. That gummy's going to do it. Oh, man, if that Nonky would have done that, I think Max would have just disappeared. And it would have just been a giant, yellow, goofy-ass fish looking at us. I don't know why this is my current passion, but I think that's my next achievement. And then, again, it's probably going to be Final Fantasy 15. Well, no, it'll be Suikoden 4, and we'll see how that turns out. If that game's rougher than I remember, it'll be Final Fantasy 15, but I don't think it is. I think that game's going to be a good time. I think it's going to be rougher than a lot of the games I play. But I think it's going to be a good time. if anything, it's going to be super healthy for me to have another game to deep dive into and research. Because then I can do a bunch of neurological pathway healing and let all my Dark Cloud 2 synapses heal for a while, get some rest, and let some new neurons be born and used. Damn, so maybe Nonky just don't flip that way. Let's catch a Gobbler real quick. Oh, it could be something model related. Well, no, the Amatakaras were flipping. Let's catch a petite fish real quick. Or catch with a petite fish real quick. Let's see what a Gobbler does. Because the Amatakaras mostly go upside down, like the Nonky is, but I did see one Umatakara flip over like the Gobbler. So maybe it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's certain types of fish won't flip, or maybe it's just they have a certain chance to flip. Maybe you have to catch a certain size of fish to flip. Gobbler's upside down too. Interesting. Aww. Just gotta keep testing. Maybe I will, maybe I won't find it. Oh shit, it's Umatakara time. Bring out the dancing Amakadaras! That one's like actually floating in the air. Man, what the fuck is wrong with you, Dark Cloud community? Bunch of fucking losers. My picture of a guidebook has 20 likes, but my fucking world record posts barely have 20 likes altogether. I think added up, my 5 world record posts are like 30, maybe. Why do y'all hate success? Literally just a picture of a guidebook. I finally understand the people in the Dragon Quest subreddit who are always just like, man, I hate these posts of people who are like, I just bought this game, any recommendations? Because since there's like 15 games in the Dragon Quest series, like 9 times a day somebody makes a post of just a picture of a game asking for like tips and tricks. And it's like, oh shit, yeah, I bet that does get annoying. But like, it's fucking hilarious to me. Like, I caught all these world records and I posted them, I made good posts about them. And like fucking 15 likes, 10 likes, 4 likes, 2 likes. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Horrible display. Better than anything I've caught in a while. I like the art and strategy guides. That's my main thing. I love the art, the bonus art. I like them less because, I mean, back in the day, you didn't have as easily accessible information about every single game. You needed the guides, but, I mean, again, now as we're learning, the guides aren't as reliable as you'd want them to be. Hilariously, we're even learning, though, they're more reliable than you'd think they'd be. I just... How? How did the fucking guy who wrote the Prima guide know that there was Umatakara down here? Oh, am I holding it like normal? Gross. Oh, that means I'm on the fucking ledge. Alright, I'm gonna risk it all. Where am I? How far out am I? Pretty far. No! Oh. That's what I was afraid of. No, I hate this. Why do you do this to me, game? I'm going for it. I said I wouldn't, but I'm doing it. Not quite. How close are we? Where is it? Oh, that's interesting. Is that it? There's no way that's it. Shoot, where is it? Oh, is that really it? Damn. So I have a little bit to go. Shit. Yep, and I'm back inside. Nope. Yep, fucked it up. I knew I would. The greed got me. There's no success to doing that fucking exploit. Why do I do that every time? I've gotten stuck every single time I've done it. The greed. Actually, I got it one time, but I wasn't proud of it. Let's see if this 200 Kaji's in the water. What were you saying about a 200 Kaji? Are they still making guides? Like, sorry, I missed that question. Like, in general, yeah, they still make guides for games, but like, for Dark Cloud 2, no. Holy shit, First Fish isn't bad, guys. Let's see what we got. This should be like a, that was a weird jump right there. That's like Hama Hama jump. This is like a 130 to 140. $97, 364? No. What? $97, 364? Are we looking for a 200, 800 Kaji? Or 75. 375 is what we're looking for, right? 350 is... Yeah, no, 375. Okay, never mind. Whew, I'm scared. $100, 375 is half of max. It's 350, 700, and you need, yeah, okay. Okay. Shoot, scared me there. Wow, it feels weird without the Shigura. I don't need to open my inventory. What am I doing? Kaji ain't bad today. Maybe it was a Kaji day and I didn't know it. Oh, no way. Do I have a... What is this? This, ladies and gentlemen, might be a record. Nope. Close. Close. 72 is like the lowest weight I think I've ever seen. Oh my gosh, am I gonna see my 750 Kaji today? As long as it's 188. It's prime time. Get it out there. Bit late. $116, $362. Getting bigger, stronger, faster. All we need to see is double that. We're done. Oh my gosh, if I wouldn't even care. On the flip side, if I saw a 200, I wouldn't care what the weight is. I mean, I would if it was like so small that it didn't flip into the ground, because that would be obnoxious. But like, I would eventually forget as it sits in my aquarium. Although, if I caught a 750 and it was like 190, I'd be fine with that too. Because then I could duplicate it and just crush the fucking fish contest like it's nobody's business. I like to switch it up at night because you don't really catch a lot of Kajis. It's kind of just wasted time. However, you can catch Bobos. And I feel like if you put on Eevee, as much as I don't like catching Kajis with the other three, you're pretty much just opening yourself up to catch as many fish as possible. Which seems to be no fish, if that's possible. Okay. This is either a small Bobo or we got ourselves a Bond right here, boys. Ladies and gents, what do we have? It's a Bobo. So yeah, I think a Bon of record proportions would replace the the Baron. As much as I like the Baron, it's gonna have to get bigger. It's just not as round. I think they made the Bon look bigger because it lacks like a shaped tail. But again, we'll have to see. I wish I still had my Bond, but that was an accident. I deleted my Bond by accident. Not bad. Another Bobo. Oh, it's a Bond. Hello. I think this is your best bet and your best bait, just because it's preferred by so many fish. You're just likely to get bites. I'll delete him in a minute. Yeah, that's pretty much the goal, like just a giant glitched fish. And maybe that's what we have been catching, and I've just been like asking for too much at this point. I don't know. Some of our fish are Missingno-like. But at the same time, like, it just bums me out to think that we accomplished it so quickly. Like, I thought it was going to be a bit more of a grind than what it turned out to be. I mean, essentially, like, some of the fish are so big that, like, they do blow the competition out of the water. Like, when you do the fishing competitions. You'd have to catch multiples of them, but... Again, I'm not really sure if the developers were aware that they were making fish so big that they didn't completely show, because they were clipping into the ground. And Missingno aren't even necessarily, like, glitch Pokemon. They're Pokemon that were supposed to be in red, blue, and yellow. Or, yeah. Or just red and blue. I can't remember. I don't think it's in yellow. Is it in yellow? I think it's in yellow. But they're actually, like, a bunch of scrapped Pokemon that they didn't want to give sprites to. So they just hid them where they thought nobody would ever find them. Believe it or not, some people recently found out that you can actually get a certain, like... I can't remember exactly how it works. But depending on which Missingno you catch, there's certain steps you can go through to transfer it to, like, crystal or gold and silver. and you can actually have the Pokemon they were supposed to be. And like one of the coolest ones people have been talking about recently is the Missingno that everybody remembers from their childhood that learned Water Gun. Actually turns into a Ho-Oh. So if you can get it traded over to your Gold, Silver, or Crystal, you now have a Ho-Oh with a water type move. Is it a good one? No. Is it the only Ho-Oh that has Water Gun? Yeah. Cool as shit. Cool as shit. I distinctly remember getting the Missingno with Water Gun. Because I think it knew it twice or something like that when I got it. And I just remember thinking, like, this is so dumb. Like, why do people use this thing? And it's just, I never understood the glitch back then. All I ever remember was people were like, you're not supposed to catch it. You are supposed to catch it. If you do catch it, you can catch level 127 Golduck. You're not supposed to level up your Golduck. If you catch Golduck, your game breaks. And it was just like so funny because it was just, again, it was back in the day when like nobody knew for sure. And there was no way to just immediately find out. You couldn't just open up your phone and be like, oh yeah, let me Google that. But, man, that shit was crazy back in the day. Oh my gosh, like my favorite thing growing up about back in the day, just combine those two sentences, was like whenever you'd play Pokemon with somebody new, and like you'd just be sitting there like around whoever's house it was, or like you're at school or something, and like you look over at the other person and they're smashing buttons on their game, and it's just like, what are you doing? And it's like, well, you gotta hit all the buttons in a diamond pattern to get a better catch rate. And it's like, no, you don't. You hit A and B. What do you mean you hit all the buttons in a diamond to get a... What are you talking about? And somebody else is sitting over there and they're like, no, you hit R and L. What are you guys talking about? You hit the two triggers on the back as soon as the ball closes. And everybody's just like, what do you mean you hit the triggers when the ball closes? And suddenly everybody's just realizing that nobody catches Pokemon the same way. Because none of them are real. It's just a bunch of bullshit. Fucking make yourself feel better. We all obviously know nowadays it's hitting A and B. No, I'm kidding. That's comedy, folks. Oh, look at that ratio. If I caught a 200, 600, I'd be it. That'd be so perfect. Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine that because I can't be that happy for myself. A 200, 600, my god. $97, $302. Holy crap. Like, please, game. That's all I've ever wanted. Was a fish that clipped into the floor that I could be unbelievably proud of. And, you know, I've got it in my aquarium right now, and I should be more proud of it. It's so weird. I caught it too soon. I just didn't know how rare it was back then. It's like being the person who catches a shiny Pokemon without resetting, and it's just like, oh yeah, check it out. I got the sparkly one. And everybody else is just sitting there like, what did you say? And it's like, well, when I started my game, I got the sparkly Charmander. And everybody's just like, wait, what do you mean? Look, he's yellow. And everybody realizes this just one guy in the room got a shiny Charmander while everyone else restarted their games. And it's just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. But could be. Okay, well that's much worse. Makes me feel not better, but... Let's see what we got. Come on. Sun's still pretty high in the sky, it looks like. $5 p.m. I think is when the sun is halfway past the mountain in front of me. So right now is not the time to be catching a fish, so we gotta get this bad boy in. Oh god, and it's like actually a decent size. Shit. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Alright, one of the same direction. Give me another. Give me another. Yeah. 92? 264? Not bad. Oh, perfect. Look, we're looking at our inventory. It's 4:34 p.m. Boom. Right there, I'm calling it. Blink. All right, we have another chance. We have another chance. Oh, how sad. Oh, brutal. Peak hours, and I didn't see anything. It happens. Sometimes it happens. It may not happen today. But it would be very cool. It'll probably just happen to somebody else at this point, though. I think I would have to start multiple games over to eventually find, like, the right seed or something. I don't know. I don't think it's in the bones for me, and the bones are usually pretty accurate. We're catching funny ratios though. I can finish today doing some Kaji grinding. I've done a lot of out of bounds. I'm pretty good on out of bounds practice. I can pretty confidently get back to that river, but I don't think there's any point. I think it's a cool spot, but honestly, I get more benefit out of just getting on the waterfall or any of the other spots because I don't have to worry about falling into the abyss and then getting stuck up top and not being able to recover. So I think it's better that I stay in a, you know, just safe place rather than an unrecoverable zone where I have to do the glitch over entirely. But it's my choice to go back there. I wish I could have gotten the Nonky to do that glitch that I got the Gobbler to do, but was not happening. That's tiny. That's teeny tiny. Ooh, I almost just automatically clicked on that. That's a Bobo. Ooh, 82, not bad. Better, better. Let's catch a double. Let's catch a 160 Bobo. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Okay, well this is a totally different fish. This is usually how, like, tartans behave. It's a Bobo. Hello there. You think a Batten will catch anything? Oh wow, it's a Bobo's worst. Hold on. This is literally just Bobos, or not Bobos, this is literally just fucking Bonds and Tartans. Oh my gosh, I never processed that. How is there not a Bobo bait? Evie's best with all of them. That's a bigger Bond, I think. Yeah! Bitter Bond, bitter. Bitter, 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 bitter Bond, bitter. What are we looking for? Potato cakes. Average for Bobo. Best for Bon. Average for Tartan. Worse for Kaji, worse for Hamahama. And then Mimi's best for Bobo, average for... No, it's best for Bon. No, that's... No. Best for Bon, no, it is. And then average for Tartan. What was the other one you could use? Was it spinners? For... No, it's frog. So what if I... Holy shit. Don Doken, are you there? Have I just been too stupid to like bring this up, or have you just not, have you brought this? Oh my god. Am I... What is this? Am I just dyslexic? Holy shit. Could I be doing the dumbest thing ever right now? Oh my god. Oh my god. Lord in heaven, fucking guide me. Oh, if there's a fucking god above. Oh, if there's a god above. Oh, if there's a god above. Why have I not been doing this? Can I target Hamahamas with just the frog lure? If I got chapter 4 to rain or cloudy or whatever it is, apparently you have the highest chance for Hamahama. And it says in the guidebook that Hamahamas are average with the frog lure. Meaning if I hook anything on this frog lure, it should only be a Hamahama, unless the guidebook's wrong. I should only be able to catch Hamahamas. Ugh, I don't think anything's gonna bite. I don't think that's right. Hamahama. Because right below it, it says... I don't believe that. What's the chance here? Is it 0.1? Yeah, it's only 0.1. So maybe I need to be in... a raining I don't know. That's so suspicious. When is Hama Hama best? They're good in the morning, good in the evening. So I guess Ocean Roar Cave Chapter 4. And then try with a frog if it's cloudy. That's ridiculous. You might as well just use the minnow. Yeah, you might as well just use the minnow. 64, 198 is pretty intense. I just keep looking over this guide now, and I feel like I should have noticed that. You should, according to the guide, you should be able to target Hama Hama. I know. Who would want to do that, but... Kaji, worst. Worst, best. Worst, best. Man. That almost makes me think like Spinner or something should just target Kajis, but it doesn't. Or like it was supposed to. See, that was a good turn. This should be over 350, I think, FP-wise. That was a dumb kick by me. My thumb slipped. And my cat. Oh, it's time to feed the cats. Shoot. Oh, it's almost time to end this video. Do I have another 2 hours in me? Maybe. We'll see. Too bad. I'm catching good Kaji. They're all of that rage you want. If this one's a 100 375, I'm gonna commit. Oh, it's so good. I might have to commit for another 2. All right, 240, 750 Kaji incoming. Yeah, I accidentally, was doing some Soar 4. Oh, I almost bought, is it Breath of Fire 3? Was the game somebody... Oh, Streets of Rage. Breath of Fire 3, but it was too expensive. Oh, I was doing some shenanigans with the, void fishing out of bounds, and I got stuck again in the wall. I don't think you can get a perfect void background like we want to in that waterfall spot. I think you're always going to have part of the mountain. I actually got stuck in the wall today with Sphida. It asked me if I wanted to move Max to the sphere, and I said yes, and I got stuck in an invisible wall. Well, we can get 100% void fishing at Heimrada, so like, I thought maybe we could. I've tried looking at other waterfalls, but it appears only that waterfall has tangible like flooring underneath it. I'm not sure if it... Oh, this fish is tiny. Holy crap. There's out of bounds in Chapter 4. 3170, that's my new record! He's so tiny. That's the smallest Hama Hama of all time, I think. The problem with Out of Bounds in Chapter 4 is I don't think there's a way to do it with Spheda that's known. Maybe it can be figured out. Maybe I need to look, but the hard part is you don't find any good edges. It looks like all the walls in Chapter 4 have been pretty much like scrubbed of corners. It's really bizarre. And then you have to add in all the fishing is out of bounds, or not out of bounds. It's in the outdoor area. The only other one I know about is this would be even more unbelievable to pull off. Is using the ride pod or monster transformation while running into a coin that has spawned near the edge of the map, like one of the little angel coins. But like that's so unbelievably rare that just it would never happen. You would have to have one of those coins spawn in the outdoor section next to the edge of the map. Oh, not bad. In an advantageous position. This has potential to be a 400. It probably won't be, but it has the potential. It's a very unique jump pattern. You don't see that often. Very indicative of 400 FP fish. I'm just gonna skip that. Not bad. I told you. No, not that big. It would have had to have been 1/8 further up the bar. Pretty big still, yeah, no. I actually saw a 98 368 earlier. So, solid. Yeah, if it would have been like one of these little ticks, 1/8 of the bar more, that could have been a mean fish. Let's try all the fruits. Which one is it that the fandom wiki says that fish like? I think it's gooey peaches and heartthrob cherries, which is like so stupid. I think that's the one the fandom says that they like. Because I remember Kevin saying that, and it was like, where did you get that information? He was just like, it says it online. And it was just like, okay, what the fuck? Like, where? But then, like, the other day, I was looking at the wiki, and I was just like, holy shit, it does say they like them. So he wasn't just making it up. Why does it say that? Oh, yeah, see, it says they all... I think they just didn't want to put fruit for all of them, so they just used those two symbols. Wow, I haven't... That was really weird. I haven't caught a Hama Hama on bait rod in a while. Wait, 800 confirmed by that logic. What do you mean? I thought 100, 375 for 200, 750 was already the logic. It's not bad. 98, 368. Are there any baits that I'm missing? Oh shoot, I forgot I could get rid of that. God dang it. Why do I feel like I have even less room now? Oh, because I still have fish. That's right. Duh. It's like, wait, what? Why do all of these suck? Wait, what's happening? Where's the one I had? There it is. Yikes, that was dumb. We'll put that fishing pole there. Actually, you know what? That. Ah, so you finally realized your mistake and you switched back to the good game. Excellent. That works. See, that's my point, though. Like, you're playing the games wrong, then. Like, you don't have to play them that way. I don't think I've played a Pokemon game that way since, like, 4th or 5th grade when Nuzlocke became a thing. The hardcore Nuzlocke is, like, the way to play now. And let's go back to Eevee, I think. I mean, yeah, good game. If if you want. I mean, it's the same stupid shit you're doing in Battle World. If you want to be reductive, you're just going into a tower instead, which Pokemon does have after the gyms. Yeah, so does Pokemon. You don't have to beat the gyms in any order. They're numbered, but you don't ever have to beat all of them in the same order. I don't think there's ever been a game where you had to. The middle gyms are almost always random. I don't think I've ever beaten the gyms in the right order. Maybe Hoenn you no, not even Hoenn you have to. You can skip Brawly. You can skip Flannery, I think. That's a totally different argument. GG then. It's like talking shit about Dragon Quest and then all of a sudden saying that you don't like turn-based combat. It's like Dragon Quest is one of the greatest games of all time. Is there a fruit I didn't try? Did I try all the fruits? I didn't try the bomb nut, but I only have one. I didn't try bananas, but that's up in my inventory. Not oh wait, one more fish. Never mind. Sorry, Jiraiya. I guess it is food time. Let's do a petite fish. Let's do it. Should get me a Bon, but could be Kaji Hamahama. Roll the dice. Oh, I should have put that Kaji in the title instead of the Amadakara. Oh my gosh, I was just like, that's the smallest one I've ever seen by so far. Holy shit. But it's a bait rod. So where is the aquarium now? It's down here? Yeah. So hold the phone. Let's do that. Then we can do that. Then we can do that. Interesting. We can just leave that there. Good enough for me. That's a great screenshot, honestly. Beautiful. Alright, time for a break. Oh, look at that fucking aquarium. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just fucking gorgeous. I don't even need to say more than that.